rituals getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Kemp is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Kobe. And it's Dantley in at the small forward. Now here's Peyton. Down low. Here's D-Box. That's in, coming off an assist.
Let's go, D-Box.
You see the fluidity there. Body's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
Davis setting the pick for Rose. To the paint. Pass to Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here's to Stojakovic. Rodman outside. It's stolen by Kemp. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the wing right side. Rose against Payton. Kobe passes to Dantley. Just 5 to shoot. Davis sets a screen. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Davis has got 5 now.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
On the wings to Stojakovic. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Rose passes to Kobe, and he drives in.
And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Pass to Stojakovic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Rose after the miss from Gary Payton. Bryant the pass to Davis. Back to Bryant. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Pass to Stojakovic. For the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Rose scanning the floor. Outside Kemp. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Dantley. Defended by Stojakovic. D-Box with the block. Here's Payton. And another miss by Memphis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Kemp. D-Box the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Stojakovic kicks to Brooks. Back to Stojakovic. Payton outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Rodman, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Stolen by Brooks. On the wing, Stojakovic. Misses the wing J. Suns leading by 3. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I know, GC.
Bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
And here's Rose. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Kobe. Defended by Stojakovic. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Bryant, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Peyton the bounce pass. Outside, Rodman. Peyton outside. Pass to Stojakovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton, fourth assist in this one.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him.
Hey, man, Peja and Peyton.
Forget about it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns up.
I like that, man. Peja Stojakovic. Peja Stojakovic.
You're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's
Hating
moving.
ass Rondo.
All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Floyd. Anthony Davis is out there with Bam Adebayo. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's Short in at the small forward position. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the three ball is his specialty.
Here's Short. Drains it from 17 feet out. Here's Peyton. Still with it. On the wing, Stojakovic. And it's Floyd with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Short. No good that time. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Peyton outside. On the wing, Stojakovic. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Adebayo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
From about 19 feet, he squares up and sinks it. And timeout called by Jordan Ott.
Peja.
A minute here to get things straightened out. And now
crazy.
we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. On the wing, Stojakovic. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Ryan is checked in for Phoenix.
Sun substitution.
Here's Davis. He has 7. Outside Rose. Pass to Dantley. Now here's Kobe. 5 on the clock. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Divac a screen on Rose. On the wing, Stojakovic.
Oh, that was so cold.
The assist.
I ran the pick and roll. Oh, I can't even talk. I ran the pick and roll into the floppy, man. That was crazy.
After a slow first
Having
period,
defense
he is
broken.
on the roll.
Free throw line jump shot. Again, Phoenix.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Pass to Stojakovic. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is
Damn, I didn't mean to toss that up.
and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Stojakovic. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Kemp's checked in for Adebayo.
Phoenix substitution. Number 40, Sean Kemp.
50 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Rose. Still yet to score. And it's Davis missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Stojakovic. And Davis pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rose against Payton. Here's Stojakovic. They get it back. Great position on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And it's blocked by T-Box. And they get it back. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials
Man, he ain't make that. He ain't make that.
Holding on the floor is confirmed.
It's going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever.
Yeah, why are you smiling? You ain't get that
that's
bucket.
it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow.
Gonna hit that
right
locker
here on
room.
2K Sports.
Welcome. And taking a look at Memphis, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Look at the featured game this evening. The Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open. Some.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Peja Stojakovic, man, he's balling right now. Shout out to Peja, very good acquisition for us. And Vlade Divac, his defense is insane.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Harper. Scalabrini is out there with Ingram. Then there's Edey. And it's McDaniels in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Rose with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game.
Edey diving for the ball. Grit and grind.
McDaniels with the ball. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix with the ball. Bryant outside. Back to Rose. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
That one goes in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
It's a close game here in Memphis. Knocked away. Harper with the steal.
Oh, fuck.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it
Tried to
back
give
up
bro
and
a
in.
bucket, but he messed up,
His
so
age,
Harper got
Harper
it.
is really strong. That helps on the offensive glass.
Davis setting the pick for Rose. It's 3-pointers off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Harper. Yes, to Scalabrini. Back to Harper for the lead. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the right side. Puts up a 3. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And it's sent back by Kemp. Scalabrine kicks to Ingram. Six to shoot. Kemp with the steal. Here's Kobe. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And running the floor so well. Sometimes you forget Kemp is 6'10", but boy, can he move.
Outside Harper. He takes it in. Yes.
Let's go.
Foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And the Suns making a change here. Lloyd's checked in. Inside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Come on, 80.
Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Top of the key. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Floyd. Three-pointer. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. And that one is good.
You're just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
Here's Harper. Rebound by Kobe. The Suns leading. The 17-footer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. First one falls for him.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Into the lane. Cornette. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Adebayo's checked in.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
On its way from Monk for 2. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Adebayo passes to Rose. They get it back, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Floyd. Defending. One heck of a crossover there. Floyd's got his first basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the inside. Gay. And finished off by Gay.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Archibald. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead, up by 3. Live.
I like what we just did.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Adebayo. Derrick Rose is out there with Floyd. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dantley in at the 3.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his they're ahead in the game.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Archibald can't hit. Sun shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here.
And here we go with the coach's challenge.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
The personal foul call.
Damn.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Ken's checked in for 8.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their to it. Really great when you see it in action.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Suns. Bryant comes in for Floyd.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't hit the second. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kobe getting it done in close.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
And Davis sends it back. Edey with a screen on Kemp. Now Edey. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Rose. The 19-foot shot. Trying again, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Jumper is off. Phoenix leading by 5. It's deflected. Edey with the steal. A 17-footer. Yeah, count it.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Now Davis. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Oh, good on the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that's him there.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Payton.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes.
This is
Guys
my moment.
in this league are just too good.
It's stolen
Damn.
by Davis. And Kobe Bryant finishes it.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Here's McDaniel. 1:03 left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Got it to go.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And here's the 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Jesus, please.
Ryan against McDaniel. Right side, Kobe. Oh, no good on the dunk.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Timeout called by Coach Isillo. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass.
They got to review the final bucket of the game. I think I got it.
Definitely doable.
And they're going back to have a look at that shot once again to see if the horn had
It's
really
good!
sounded before
Yes!
the ball left his hand.
That
This
putback
certainly
dunk
isn't
was
over yet.
bullshit.
They
They
get a
shouldn't have,
second
you know what I'm
chance.
saying?
Now,
We still
if
here.
it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Look at the replay. I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And
Gary
that's
Payton.
regulation.
Gary
So we
Payton.
are headed to overtime. And
Gary
we'll be back
Payton.
with you. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Wait, Gary Payton.
We've got Stojakovic. McDaniels is out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Devos. And it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Not that time. It won't go. Well, Phoenix shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. Count it!
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
That one goes in.
Damn.
Down the stretch
This
here,
seems
both
crazy.
teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now Davis. Outside Rose.
And The glove in action, overwhelming the shooter with his quickness and then sharp defensive instinct.
It's stolen by Kemp. Kobe against McDaniel.
Oh, beautiful.
Damn.
There. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
The shot misses. The Suns leading. Kobe with it. McDaniels picks him up. That does not go. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Bryant looking over the floor. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Jacks up a 3. Kobe from deep.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Payton attacking. Basket is good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Kobe against McDaniel. Kobe off the bounce.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Releases from 15. Count it.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Stolen by McDaniels. Yep, that's going to go in.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Outside Rose.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Jumper is off.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Puts up a 3. Trained from outside. And timeout called by Jordan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
What can I say? I love the game, man. Look at Peja. He got that blank face on, baby. He don't know. He ain't no thoughts behind that face.
Ryan against Payton.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back.
Damn.
He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Missing, so I can get this bucket.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing. And hustle like that is why he leads.
No foul is crazy.
In rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Count it.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to do. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they
oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like gave it their all, but when it came to
I
OT,
gave it my all, bro.
All about sheer.
I did everything I possibly could in my heart.
Here we're Stan
so we just gonna have to let this loss be this loss.
I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA
Feels
basketball.
awful, but that's the game.
And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Oh my gosh, bro. Hate that we lost that game. If we were just a little bit back, it would have fucking been a 3. So it's just I'm happy that I got that on film that happened to me. I dropped 30 points with Peja Stojakovic in my first ever game with bro. Archibald did his thing. Gary Payton did his thing. You know, Divock did his thing. It's a hard loss. It was a really hard team we went against. But, you know, positives are Peja is a part of the family now, and we have a historical 30-point performance, you know, to share. You know, bear with me, bear with the coach. You know, I've never had a performance like that with the shooter running those type of floppy sets and to get to the end. And then I made the final buzzer beater shot, and we could have went to double overtime, but, you know, I wasn't in the right foot positioning. It's crushing. It's shocking. So, you know, I'm just proud of my guys. And at the end of the day, you know, we did our best. When you look at the scoreboard, you know, we made more shots than them in a few categories, but the free throw line really hurt us. So, hey, man, dawn of a new era, come with pain, come with loss, but at least we did really well out there. We played our game.